Hey guys, it's Andy. I'm here in my hotel room in Xinjiang in Urumqi, the capital city. Just before I leave, I've already posted my video, which you may have seen on YouTube or on other social media regarding to Urumqi. And you might remember in that video, I went to a place on my first day called Hongshan or Red Mountain Park. Now, it was a sunny day, it was a weekend day, so there was a lot of people out and about playing around. It was quite a nice place, despite the weather still being a little bit cold. The weather was pretty good. So that was the cut that made it into my film. But then what I wanted to do was visit the same place again a few days later. As you know, if you've seen my film, from the second day forward in Urumqi, it's been really not bad weather, just very grey and cold, depressing. So I decided to head back to Hongshan or Red Mountain Park on a more gloomy day and a weekday when I knew there'd be less people there. And then do some shots and edit together a piece based on my experience that day and with a little bit more of a gloomy outlook. So you can see two very different pieces that come from the exact same place, but just on different days using different filming techniques, different music, different emotions, and perhaps a different preconceived idea, maybe. And it's worth noting that in each of these videos, it's all completely true. It's all 100% true. There's no need to lie. But you can manipulate people's feelings a little bit with music and different sort of shots and different kind of voiceover, as you'll see. So here, now I'm going to play you my more gloomy piece on Hongshan Gongyuan in Urumqi, the capital city of Xinjiang. When you've seen it, I'll come back and have a bit of a chat about what I did.
This is Red Mountain Park in the center of Xinjiang's capital, Urumqi. It's largely empty, with hardly another soul in sight. There are a number of carnival rides, but they're all closed, many looking in a state of disrepair. These rides have seen better days. This man was one of just a few who turned up to try and make a living. He told me he hasn't had a customer all day.
Okay, now before I talk about the clip you just saw, I'm going to play again the piece I used in my film, which is taken on a brighter day, a sunnier day with more people having fun. Then we'll come back and discuss both. So take a look at that now.
Hongshan Gongyuan, or Red Mountain Park in the city centre, will have to do. The park has pagodas, trees, a temple, and even some theme park rides. Although the roller coaster doesn't seem to have been running for a wee while. Hongshan also offers a great view of downtown Urumqi, with the heavenly mountains in the background.
Okay, so as you can see, two very different pieces, and neither of which has any mistruths. It's just presented in a very different way. One is more gloomy. It probably lets you, using your background information and what you've seen on Xinjiang before, create a narrative or boost a narrative in your mind that you already had. The second clip that made it into my film is new to a lot of people. And it's actually my experience, a sunny day, a lot of fun. I chatted with the people about the rides that weren't working. You might have seen in my clip. I still kept it quite balanced. I kept in the shots of the closed down roller coaster and things like that. But having asked the ticket office, the fact of the matter is that those rides don't run during winter, and it's not winter, but it's still very cold in Xinjiang. Apparently they have a 5-month long winter. So the rides will open up again later on. So again, I left that in there to keep it a bit more balanced. But if you wanted to provide an even more positive piece, you could just cut any reference to those rides at all, and you could still be telling the truth, just not the full truth, I guess. You might have noticed in my more gloomy story, I focused a lot on those rides that weren't working, which of course, it's not deceptive. It's just the director, whoever's making the film, can choose what they want to focus on. And that's going to be based on their preconceived ideas, their audience's preconceived ideas as well. So I focused a lot on those rundown rides to give a bit of an impression, however you might have taken it. I also shot a lot of the rides through bars, which may give you a feeling of some sort of restriction, or again, it's going to add to the narrative you already have in your mind of Xinjiang. Another thing I did was I included a shot of a speaker or light pole. It's not a CCTV camera, but it kind of looks like it. So adding it into the film there may sort of, again, boost your ideas of constant surveillance in Xinjiang and things like that. So yeah, that was my little experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let me know what you think, and if you have any ideas and stuff for future videos, let me know down below. If you're not already, it would be really good if you could subscribe to this channel, and if you enjoyed the video, share it. Of course, also, if you haven't seen my 2 Xinjiang travel videos, you can go and take a look after this video. Cheers, you guys. See you next time.